Disney Star Wars is dumb. What's Chewbacca up to today? What's going on? Lucasfilm executive fundraises off unfortunate ignorance of Gina Carano. Oh God, here we go again. This is an article from Itchy Baka. Oh my God! Let's see what the woke hires of Kathleen Kennedy at Disney Lucasfilm are up to today. This is from Emily, a veteran emo junior executive at Lucasfilm, your friendly neighborhood non-binary, no pronouns name only. Oh my Lord! Kathleen Kennedy's woke hires. These people need mental health professionals. And then when they get better, when they've been helped by a wellness center, a mental health wellness center, then maybe they should try and work for creative. Oh God, I can't even get through it. All right, let's just see what this wacko has to say. Let's see. Dichibaka says she recently posted a fundraiser to raise funds for trans something. I am genderqueer. And I work at Lucasfilm. Trans rights are human rights. This is the way. Everyone has rights. All right? Everyone has rights under the Constitution. And when we've needed to amend, our rights in the Bill of Rights, when we've needed to make amendments to further protect people, or to make sure that our protections are inclusive for all, those laws happen. Transgender people have the same rights as everyone else, Emily. I don't know what genderqueer means. I don't know. You're gay. You're a special kind of gay. You need to be a special kind of gay. Then be a special kind of gay. I don't care. But keep your gayness out of Star Wars. All right? Just your weird gayness. Like, I don't care if there's gay characters. The sexuality of Star Wars characters has never really been a thing for anyone until y'all came along. Oh, Lord. Let's see what this is. Ichibaki continues, apparently the money is going to a transgender law center. Now, in and of itself, I wouldn't normally have any problem with this, even though trans people are already protected under the Constitution. And have the exact same rights as everyone else. Yes. No special privilege needed for anyone. You got the same rights. There's really no need for different, separate, or special rights for trans people, or anyone else for that matter, but that's not what Disney Lucasfilm is about. That's not what the far left is about. They need equity, which is not equality. Equity is the idea that you have to diminish or suppress a segment of the population in order to elevate another. That's not equality. That is not equality. But these people don't understand that. Whatever the hell. If they want to raise funds, and mature adults want to give funds, have at it. But the verbiage of the GoFundMe page is problematic. Oh man, here we go. Please go to Ichibaka. He has a YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And Disney Star Wars is dumb. Great blog site. There's going to be a special announcement being made coming up soon in the next few weeks concerning myself and Ichibaka. And I can't wait to tell you guys all about that. Trans rights are human rights. We have spoken. Recently, the hype around the second season of The Mandalorian has been colored by an unfortunate ignorance of one of the major castmates. Wow. So, this is what I was saying in my earlier video. Gina's standing up for common sense, right? She's standing up, for herself. She's not trying to attack anyone. She has basically been defending herself for the last several weeks from heterophobes and from far leftists who have insane ideologies that don't understand, they don't even know what they are. They have to let everybody know what their pronouns are, whether they're made up or real. And she's had to defend herself from this. So here we are. This is Kathleen Kennedy's woke hires. These are the people that have destroyed Star Wars. Their rhetoric has included, among other things, a dismissal of pronoun importance, particularly in the trans community. Why are you using trans people as your shield? Why are you bringing up another a segment of the population that already has enough trouble finding a way to be included, finding a way to feel normal in their situation, which gender dysphoria has got to be a nightmare. Why do you feel the need to drag these people out like a token, like y'all did with John Boyega and Daisy Ridley? Why do y'all feel the need to drag these people out, put them up on a pedestal, which is and you're not virtuous for doing this, for using them as a shield, for using them to beat other people over the head for your insane gobbledygook nonsense. All right? Not everyone in the world is confused about whether they're a boy or a girl. All right? You have that problem. You need to seek a mental health professional. This is you projecting yourself into entertainments. Using, again, here is Disney Lucasfilm, using Star Wars as a platform to espouse propaganda and rhetoric. Oh, this is going in the Fandom Menace volumes. This is definitely going in. Luckily, there are more of us. No, there's really not. There's really not. You're a toxic minority. You are exactly what you have been calling every other normal person. And by normal person, I mean people who don't need to trudge out tokens to make a point, that don't need to virtue signal. Doesn't matter who they sleep with, how they vote, what they look like, what they do in their life, and at harm none, do as thou will. You are the toxic minority of people. This is insane. As a loving, inclusive Star Wars community, you are anything but. You project anything but inclusivity. I don't think SJWs even understand what that term means. I don't think it has been perverted. Inclusive to them means heterophobia and racism. That is what inclusivity means to them. You have turned the Star Wars fandom into something that was for everyone, for only people who need mental health awareness and need mental health. They have mental health problems and they need help. Like you, people like you. We encourage everyone looking forward to the upcoming adventures of Mando and the Child to help out our neighbors in the trans community by supporting the Transgender Law Center. So, again, you're using this Star Wars as a platform to espouse your rhetoric and propaganda, your misinformation. Okay, we are not all weirdos like you. Ain't nothing wrong with being a weirdo. You can be a weirdo if you want, but you're out there. You are out there, whatever the hell you are. You are way out there. You are in orbit. You are nowhere near norm. And like I said, norm can be anybody. It doesn't matter who you sleep with, where you're from. Got to make sure we hit but you got to make sure you hit all those check marks. You've got to make sure to drag communities out that don't need any more heat and use them as a weapon against normal people. You need to get to a mental health clinic. What better way to show the heart and soul of the galaxy far, far away than by showing support for those being shunned at a time when they are the most vulnerable? Yeah, by you. By you. You are the problem. You are using these people. You are making them more vulnerable. You are using them as a stepping stone, as a platform to create division. You need to check yourself. Every single bit helps, and at the end of the day, let's flood the Star Wars community with support, love, vibrance for all gender identities. Why don't you just girls and boys? For men and women. It always was that. It always was that. I don't know. Gender identities is a myth. All right, sister? It's a myth. It doesn't exist. It's far left gobbledygook. It was created to be oppressed for no reason. It's an imaginary identity for imaginary oppression. You do anything but bring support and love and vibrance to the Star Wars community. You bring division, segregation, phobia, and hate, and racism. That is what you bring. That is what you bring. That is what you bring, you freaking weirdo. Well, actually, this is unfortunate, and the very existence of SJW ideology is in its entirety, given that it is an expression itself of nothing other than pure ignorance. because a genuinely enlightened person is happy for people to use pronouns or not as they please, rather than force anyone into a fascist-like manner into creative pronoun usage. Always remember, SJW ideology equals pure idiocy, and there are absolutely no question about that fact whatsoever. Outright rejecting this moronic silliness is, of course, the only correct course of action. As a genuinely wise trans person recently stated, and this is from Jade at That Goth Nerd on Twitter, at Ryan Kendall and Gina Carano, I'm a transgender fan and proud supporter of the Fandom Menace. Not a single thing Gina did was transphobic. It's her choice not to push something in her bio, and it's my choice not to put them in my bio either. What's in pants is irrelevant. Yes, Jade. Yes, Jade. Hail Jade. Hail That Goth Nerd. Please go follow her. That's a normal person. That's a normal thinking person. That to me is what I have no problem with this person, Jade. From this single statement, this is normal. What she's saying is normal. Allowing people to express themselves however they please is not part of the fascist SJW agenda. So not only should forcible pronoun importance be arbitrarily dismissed, absolutely, it's gobbledygook nonsense. You need a mental health professional if you think that. But it should also be rightfully mocked as well. And I encourage everyone to do that as much as possible for the duration of this silliness. This is all going to go away one day. You all know that, right? Y'all, in like 10 years, we're gonna look back and remember the people that didn't know their pronouns, that had to push that ideology on other people. Y'all are a joke. Understand that. Y'all are jokes. You're creating gobbledygook nonsense so that you can feel oppressed, so you can join in the oppression Olympics. Just stop. Grow up. Grow up. Join reality. Come back to the fabric. You, Emily, you have no place at Disney Lucasfilm. You have no place at a Dream Factory. You have no place whatsoever other than seeking mental help. You need a mental health professional. I hope you find that. I hope you grow up. I hope that you get healthy one day. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. But right now, you're not needed. This is author Stephen Walton, the Fandom Menace historian. Volume 2 will be coming out soon. Please check out this promo for the Fandom Menace Volume 2 because it is speaking about people exactly like Emily here. Wash your hands, wash your masks, be good to one another. Peace!
The main thing is to protect these characters. Make sure that they still continue to live in the way that you created them. And that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow.
By 2018, far-left extremists in Hollywood had been perverting long-established, profitable science fiction properties as platforms to espouse divisive social propaganda. The vision of these creatives was to repurpose established franchises in the hopes of indoctrinating viewers into the bigoted groupthink of the American far-left ideology. Insanely wealthy producers and adult pretenders set to shame any fan who would not capitulate to their false narratives of virtue, using long-established weight in the legacy media to drive online hate mobs to attack any who dared speak against the woke narrative. Yet there were those who would not kneel before this oligarchy of money, media, and extremism. Those who had known the truth. Fandom is for everyone. The Fandom Menace Volume 2 covers the events of the year 2018 as a group of independent creators rose up together, inspiring the Star Wars fandom to speak out against the flagrant misuse of a property that was not meant to inspire division, but hope. Volume 2 will cover the voices who spoke out against cancel culture, such as the Gospel According to Mark with a C.
Thank God for Star Wars fans. If only Ryan Johnson had said the same thing.
Mecha Random 42.
Star Trek, to me, is a hopeful, optimistic view of the future.
With chapters written by Stephanie Janicek, Smuggler's Cantina.
They're not answering any of the questions that the real fans want to know.
Jesse Milestone of Mindless Entertainment.
And I'm going to warn you right now, this here thing you're about to watch is probably going to involve a lot of yelling and a decent amount of swearing.
And the Overlord himself, Dictor Van Doomcock.
Greetings, my friends. Our pop culture is under assault by corporations who would rather destroy our cultural heritage than build respectfully upon it.
This is an historical documentation of a group of people in the late 2000 teens who would not bow to the very worst in humanity, seeking to separate us along political lines while using our beloved modern mythologies to do so. They did not kneel. Will you? The Fandom Menace Volume 2, Rise of the Rebellion.